Hi guys, and welcome back to Prophecy Unfolding. It's so good to be with you. It's been so long actually since I've been online in front of a camera doing this, but I know so many have been asking how things were, so I wanted to just come on and give a really quick update just on myself and how things have been and what I've been up to. I know many people have been kind of worried because it's been a couple of months since I've actually posted anything, so I really wanted to make this as intimate as possible, just to give you an update and maybe throw in some contact details, because I know a lot of people are looking to try talk as well and ask questions, and it's been that little bit harder on YouTube. As you can hear, I'm still a little bit sick, but I'll do my best to get through this as quickly as possible, just to kind of give you some of the plans that I have in mind and exactly what I've been going through, and just give you some updates. But if it's your first time here, guys, it's so good to have you. You're so welcome. You'll have to go back over the histories to see some of the videos. But to all those that have been here a while, well, no, it's been a couple of years since I've actually started this channel up, and a lot of things have changed and have diversified in what I've done. But the past couple of months have been probably the hardest struggle of the last 2 years. Not only with YouTube, etc., and doing that type of things, but even our general walk. As we see all the things unfolding, when we see kind of the weight of what's happening, sometimes it's a little bit hard. So I felt, in January to take a small bit of a break, and it went a little bit longer than expected that I actually wanted to do. And normally speaking, what happens is when we find ourselves in a place to where, we're kind of stale and not doing anything, it can be a dangerous place, and I caught myself there. I was caught between two worlds in terms of, obviously I love doing this. This is one of my passions in terms of talking like this. I've made so many friends sharing the gospel, talking about eschatology and things of scripture. But also on the other hand, I was looking to try to start a business and kind of get that going. I'm still at the foundation levels of that, and got so caught up and so wrapped up in the business end, I totally neglected this side. But what I wanted to do was, sometimes when we're looking at YouTube, we kind of, not that we're investing our time, but we look at the whole thing of being successful on YouTube based on figures and facts, the views it's getting, has it been reached, am I doing something wrong, algorithms, etc. And we almost judge ourselves in terms of, are we saying the right things, etc., off of these things, and we can get pulled aside, and doubt comes in and creeps in. And I really had to kind of take a reflection on myself, because I judge myself based on that which would have been wrong to do. And I really have to look at this as if it saves one person, if one soul comes to Christ because of any of the videos that I share of myself or others that I believe are good videos. That is the main purpose of this channel, and that's why I started 2 or 3 years ago. In terms of going forward, what I want to do is to bring fresh, always the gospel has to be a part of anything that we share, whether it be eschatology, end times, or anything like that. So we do want to concentrate on the things that are happening in the world and keep an eye on what's happening. And I felt it's kind of for me over the last few months that we have to learn to live life while we're still here, in terms of we have to do our day job, we have to do the things that need to be done, but also make people aware of the things that they may not seem. I'm so lucky to have a wife that I do. I'm so lucky to have the parents that I do to kind of keep me on track. And it may not seem to them that I may not be listening, but I'm always listening and taking on board. And I've really had a sense of conviction over the last few weeks that I really need to be doing this. I really need to be sharing kind of the things that are on the heart, the things that are so scriptural. The gospel and eschatology are the two main things in my life when it comes to scripture. But it's been a tough couple of months. Spiritually speaking, it's been so heavy and so weighted, and I'm sure many of you have probably gone through similar things. But in terms of future plans, I know my wife had an absolute miracle healing, which when she's ready, I was going to get her to actually share the message and record it. It will absolutely blow your mind and really give you a sense of hope, because that's what it means to be a believer, that we have that hope in Him. Yes, it's been a tough couple of months. It's been hard for me. I've had Tyler and Aaron on, a few other people, a few brothers that I've met on YouTube in the community who've been asking for me to make sure I'm alright, and it's been a blessing to have them there. Even other people sending messages, and I just want to say that they mean a lot. It's great to know that obviously we have a good community here I will be throwing in a couple of links so you can actually get to me quicker through other kind of media platforms and make a group that way. But I am going to be looking into the things that have been happening. Like we have the war, obviously with kind of Russia, Ukraine. We're seeing price hikes in oil and food, and so much is happening. We're seeing scandals in the church, etc. There's so much to cover. The first thing, and what I wanted to say is to everybody, I am doing fine in terms of, overall. I'm a little bit sick at the moment. That happened the last couple of days. I thought I was at death's door a couple of days ago, but God brought me through. But really shining the light on what I have to do going forward. It's okay to be wrong, and I've been wrong at times, and I've been wrong the last couple of months, but God has pushed me back to where I need to be, and more. I'm going to kind of bring these videos to you to where we can socialise together online as well through the live videos and really encourage each other. I'll be trying to do it on the Sundays, so next Sunday will be the first proper video I do, and then I will try to do one or two a week rather than throwing out lots of videos, because I found myself throwing out loads of different things that I didn't really like. But we're always trying to please the algorithm, and I know these aren't going to get as many views, but it's all about getting the message out and getting people saved. So I just wanted to let you all know I'm doing good. I've seen kind of the errors in my ways, and God pushed me back on the straight and narrow to come back and really share the gospel, talk about the things that are happening in the world, and to make people aware of the things that are happening.